dogs, and we're now day 4 of the trick training challenge. Today I'm going to be teaching middle to you guys with little Star here. She's 4 and she's done middle from sort of day 1, but this is a really simple trick that your dogs will get straight away, and there's only a few steps to it. So it's a really foundation skill for building focus, proximity, drive to you, helps you on your recalls. It ticks like every single box. So really, I think this is a must-have skill. So I've got little Star, like I say. She's been doing this since she was, you know, like a little puppy. You can teach it to puppies, older dogs, any dog can do this. And we're going to show you first off the end result, and then I'm just going to work through some little step-by-step how to build middle. That's it. So there's not really a great deal to it. Some steps, you just practice it, have some fun. So 3-minute games is all I need you guys to do. 3 minutes of training. Everybody's got 3 minutes throughout their day to train their dog. So there's no excuses really to not have, you know, not invest in some training. So yeah, 3 minutes is all you need. Even if it's just 30 seconds and you get some great results, finish it on that. You know, don't be afraid to sort of like say, that's great, let's leave it there. So yeah, so middle. Basically, what Star's going to do is come off the bed, and then she's going to orientate to me, and she'll come and stand in between my legs and focusing forward. So that's the skill itself. But when you break it down, there's a lot of things that actually we like to teach our dogs. You know, it is a recall, it is focusing to us and coming back, and orientating into a position. So your dog doesn't play keep away, and they want to come back to you, and then you can clip the lead on. You know, you can progress this to moving middle. There's so much you can do with it. But first off, really all it is she comes off the bed, orientates to me, and then finds like the middle position. So I'll show you that now. Okay guys, so here goes middle position. So break, Star goes and gets some food, middle, and then as you can see, she runs back straight towards me, driving as fast as she can, finds my legs, does a wrap around, and then goes into middle position. How cool is that? Now we all need this skill. And you can see Star is looking up at me, she's focused on me. How many others need that skill? Like, that is so key. We all want focus from our dogs. So like I say, this skill is huge, and I think we all really need this. So I'll show you again. Break, middle, good girl. And then we can reward in the middle position again. Break, one more time for you guys. Let's see if we can do it the other way. Ready? Crazy cock out. Middle, good girl, nice. And there we go. So now I'm going to break it down and show you the step-by-steps to building this great little behaviour. Now we're going to run through the little steps that you need to take to building this skill middle. So basically, first off, I'll always throw pieces of food away to reset the dogs when we're training. If you've watched the other videos on the sit, the down, you will sort of see that that's the reset for the dog, so they get to come and have another go. So it's really, really important that you've built those little training sessions where the dog understands to come back to you and have another go. If you haven't, all you've got to do is throw pieces of food away, the dog comes back to you, throw another piece the other way, throw a piece that way, and you'll build that sort of understanding of the basics to skill training. So the first part is, Star will come off the bed and I'll reward little increments for her moving around my legs. So I'm not afraid to reward like lots and lots and lots at this stage, and I'll do it on both sides so she can find middle from wherever she is, because she could be over there, she could be over there, she might be right in front of me, she may even be behind me. So I'll make sure that I reward like all the way around both legs, balancing that skill up. So I'm going to show you now with Star, and hopefully you can see how to do it. So break. So Star's going to come off, and then she comes around, and I'll feed her, and I'll have food in both hands. I'll do it again, bring around and feed, throw a piece of food away. She'll come back, I'll feed a bit closer, and then feed in position. Break, throw a piece of food away, and I'll do the other side. So she comes around, feed there. Oh, we've come out of position again, so I'll reset, because I want her to sort of wrap my leg. Feeding, in position, break. And then I'll pop her back on her bed when I want to reset. So hop it up. So if I need to reload, or I feel that we've done enough, or we might need to reset, have a rethink, and then try again, I'll always use the bed. So yeah, food in both hands is key, especially with a busy dog like this. You might have a little bit more time, or your dog might be a little bit more crazy like Star. So I tend to have food in both hands so I can reward as they go around, and then when they're in a position, I can then reward as well from the front. So it's quite key. The mechanics in this are a little bit difficult, so you have to practice at it. As you can see, even Star gets a bit mixed up, and I can as well. So mechanics are key to this one. Practice, practice, practice. So now this is step 2. We've rewarded lots for going around the legs and lots for being in middle position. Stage 2 is just basically, we're going to start to withhold the reward. So I might not reward as many times for going around the leg. Basically reducing the rewards so the dog starts to understand that actually they have to wrap the leg, and hopefully we've done it enough so the dog understands that that's what they've got to do. If not, then don't be afraid to go back to stage 1, the first step, and just keep working at that. So I'm going to sort of see where we're at with Star now. So break. And she's going to come back, and then I'm going to reward her once. Oh, we missed middle, and then into middle position. And I shall feed her for being there. Break. She goes and gets a bit. I'll reward her once, into middle. So we can see that actually, yeah, she's kind of understanding where she needs to be. Break. Do it again. Come back, might reward once there, and then once there. I can start to fade, break. I can start to fade the hand movement as well. So I might just bring the hand around, and then she goes into middle. And then instead of having to have the food there and luring around, I just sort of like do that, and then she goes into middle position. So we can try that next. Break. Good girl. Bring around, and then reward straight away into the middle. Break. Bring that round. She doesn't get a piece this time, but she gets the food in middle position. Break. Good girl, nice. As you can see, we've slowly started to fade all of those rewards that were needed to get her to go around the leg at first. Break. Okay, pop it up. Good, good. So, as you can see, it's just a matter of fading those rewards. Some dogs don't like going around behind us, so really we need to build that reward history up. And you can do that even by just placing pieces of food on the floor as they go around. So sometimes they might take the food because they don't know where it is. You can just place pieces of food on the floor to get them to come around. So that is step 2. So now we're on step 3, the sort of final stages of middle really. We've built the understanding, lots of rewards for going around the legs, lots of rewards for being in middle. We've started to fade the rewards as they go around, and we're starting to fade the hand movement. Now it's really, we're sort of at the stage where we don't need the hand movement, and we're going to start to add the cues. So the dogs, and you guys should have done this enough, and you're really like sort of well practiced at this. We can start to remove that, and hopefully, as they come back to us, we can say middle, and I'll come into position. So I'll show them 3 times, wait for them on the 4th time, and hopefully she should do it. So I'm going to show you guys now. Break. So I will show her as little as I can. I don't want to help her too much with the hand movement. Break. Finding freebies, good girl. That's 2. Break. Good, that's 3 times. And then this time I'll just say middle. Good girl, nice. And then reward her for being in middle. And there we go. So that is break. That is your middle position, and we've added the cue. She definitely understands what she's got to do. She's driving back nicely. That was really cool, and I hope you guys can really sort of build this skill and have that really great run back that we all want. We want our dogs to run back to us as quick as they run out to that tennis ball, as quick as they run out to chase something or have fun in the park. We want them to run back to us as fast. That is huge. So as you can see, this little foundation skill is really, really important and can build a lot of value for yourself. So have fun, enjoy it. I hope you've enjoyed this next training session, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.